Ani Bonjour, band members. Today is Thursday, September 30th. COVID updates for the counties. Aiken County, yesterday 1,626, today 1,628. Crow Wing, yesterday 8,299, today 8,358. Mille, 3,688, today 3,715. Pine County, yesterday 3,915, today 3,931. Mille Band member cases, and we do have increases on all three of our districts. I am sad to report this. District 1 and District 28, we are now up to 148, and we have 2 new cases since the last time I reported. District 2, we are now up to 14. That's 1 new additional case. In District 3, we are up to 38, 1 new case in District 3. Not only are we seeing these increases on the reservation, but we've also seen that nationwide. And we know as we head into the fall and winter, where we have lots of cases of individuals being sick, that we will hear more about that as well. And if there is a situation where any of the departments here on the reservation have any COVID positive cases, our Health and Human Services in that department will address that issue immediately. And because of the D1 clinic, it was affected by COVID, and all of those appointments, or many of them, will be virtual through Friday for safety purposes. And when the Health and Human Services is affected by COVID, there will be several things. They will contact you about your appointment. It will either be virtual or reschedule if you want to be seen in person. A lot of the information will go out through text alerts and Facebook posts, and making sure that you're aware of what's going on. And please, if you need to update your numbers or you want information, please call 320-532-4163 and press the number 2 button. And that's to update your phone number. Because the band is concerned about the safety of all of the band members and the employees, that many of the buildings are screening. And of course, we have the mask mandate in place. And we continuously talk about making sure you wear your mask, the social distancing, and hand washings are effective ways to reduce your risk of contracting COVID. And if you do have any questions, there is a COVID line. The COVID line is 320-630-0855. Someone will contact you if you leave a message. Also, if you would like to talk to Nicole Anderson, who is the Health and Human Services Commissioner, you can reach the commissioner at 320-364-9969. Again, I will repeat that, is that the best protection is washing your hands often, stay socially distanced, and avoid large crowds, and continue to wear a mask. A couple of fun things to report on: that on Wednesday, October 6th, at 5 p.m. through 7 p.m. at the Mille Indian Museum and Trading Post, the Ojibwe language book launch is scheduled. And then all the books will be on display and available for purchase at the Trading Post. And this is through the Anji project, and 16 first speakers have teamed with linguists, teachers, and Ojibwe language experts to create this new literature for Ojibwe language learners. And as you look at the books, you'll notice that they are only in Ojibwe. When you buy the books and you see they're in Ojibwe, hopefully it gives you the incentive to start taking some classes and learning a little bit about Ojibwe. We have Mille band members that are artists who illustrated the books, and that is Wesley Ballinger and Steve Primo. Also, Jonathan Thunder of the Red Lake Nation is also a part of one of the illustrators. Elder writers who have worked on the project include Bill Primo, Lee Staples, Carol Nickaboyne, Elfrida Sam, Jim Mitchell, Betty Sam, David Sam Sr., Susan Shingleby, Lorena Panji Gabo, Ralph P. Wash, Joe Naquanabe Sr., Brenda Moose, Shirley Boyd, and Francis Davis. We have some transcribers also, and they are band members Amanda Nickaboyne, Bob Betal Boyd, John P. Benjamin, Bradley Harrington, Samantha Pete, and Jada Montano. So I am looking forward to that, and hopefully you can attend as well. Couple of fun things that occurred. I was attending the NAFOA conference, and that's a financial board. I am a board member on there, and I was given the honor to do an introduction for the Lifetime Achievement Award. I nominated Tad Johnson, and so I had the opportunity to do that, which was pretty exciting. Another important part of the NAFOA Lifetime Achievement Award is that I was also awarded. And what's kind of funny about it is that I had no idea. I sit on the board and nobody even let me know that I was being nominated. And all the way up till probably about halfway before lunch started, I didn't even know I was one of the nominees. And so I eventually found out, and my staff knew about it for months. The board of directors at NAFOA kept it very quiet. I was very honored to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award from the NAFOA board. Under Title IV, the Executive Political Authority, unless otherwise specified by band statute, all executive branch authority shall be exercised by the chief executive. And powers and duties of the chief executive. The chief executive shall have the following authority in exercising the executive powers of band government: to appoint, wherever authorized by band statutes, executive officers, judges, heads of commissions, boards or authorities, legal and financial counsel, to make appointments to fill any vacancy in any office as authorized by the band statute and subject to confirmation by the band assembly. And under Title III, the legislative branch, one of the legislative powers is to confirm appointments of the chief executive, which are by law required to be the advice and consent of the band assembly. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that because yesterday at the band assembly, that Byron Ninham was on the agenda to be confirmed or not be confirmed by the band assembly. And the vote was taken. District 1 representative voted no. District 2 representative voted no, and District 3 representative voted 3. And so that confirmation did not pass. So in the last couple of months, that is actually 2 individuals that I have submitted to the band assembly that I have nominated and asked for confirmation. The first one a couple of months ago that I nominated was Babito Boyd, and who has extensive background as an instructor, a teacher, knows our language and uses that knowledge to help us continue with ceremonies and education of the language, and has, of course, a degree, and she was not able to be confirmed. And just recently I nominated Byron, who is also a strong educator and administrator as well, and he wasn't able to be confirmed as well. So which means there again is no commissioner of education. And we are able to take care of that lack by having the Commissioner of Administration step in and assume some of those responsibilities. And just so you know that, again, I will go out and search for another nominee. Until then, we will just operate without a Commissioner of Education. Also, today there was a joint session, and we met on a request from the Commissioner of Finance to move some documents forward. And we're also working on the rules of the joint session of the band assembly. And that's pretty exciting in terms of making sure that these things are very formalized and follow all the rules and regulations. So I was pretty happy about that. Today I attended a tribal consultation with the White House and other tribal leaders across the country. And this had to do with NEPA and the intent of NEPA, which was diminished by the Trump administration. And of course, the Mille Band supports President Biden's recent executive and secretarial orders that restore the intent of NEPA. And I talked about that the past changes under the past administration were unacceptable to the Mille Band. And it referred to narrowing impact studies, setting a higher bar for public comments, which sometimes limits participation and exempts some of the projects from review. And so it's very important to the band that the NEPA process be as strong as possible, because that sometimes is the only way that we're able to voice our concerns during the planning phases of projects. And we wanted the White House to know that. And I was pretty happy to be on there. I was asked to do a blessing at the start of the meeting. So of course I brought in one of our band members that has that ability. And today that was Babito Boyd. So I was really pleased with that. I've talked about a lot of things today, and so I think that's enough for one day. And so with that, I'd like to say, I hope you enjoyed the weather. It's really great out there, and I will talk to you soon. Stay safe, keep your social distancing, and always wear that mask and wash your hands. Miigwech.